Where's your haircut?
This is my haircut. It's so much more simple. You know, with the headset, I have to keep taking it off and on, and if I've got hair, it just...
Yeah, I know the issue.
It looks terrible. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Witamy, Patryk Kiłeczko z nami, Dan Hardy podczas UFC Gdańsk. Dan, the first question, because it's your second time in Poland, I believe?
Third time.
Third time,
yeah.
Sorry, my mistake. How would you compare the level of our fighters during the past years? Because I believe it's raised, we have much more fighters in the UFC.
Yep.
What do you think?
You know, I think from the first time I came over, we were making a show called Stories from Poland, and I travelled around a few places. I went to Poznan and Gdańsk and Warsaw and Krakow, and everywhere I went, the standard was very high. I was impressed immediately. I thought that the standard of mixed martial arts in Poland was higher than anywhere else I've been in Europe. And I think that's partly because, you know, you have a good organisation here with KSW that have really built the sport out here. And I think now the UFC are only just starting to realise and starting to pull some of these fighters in. And obviously Joanna's doing amazing things, and all the other Polish fighters have always given good accounts of themselves. But more than anything, they're exciting fighters. You know, they come to get the finish, and I think they're going to be.
It's the character.
Huh?
It's the character.
It's the character, yeah. It's tough, you know, tough like a fight. And, you know, and the thing is, because the standard over here is so high, only the best, most aggressive, most talented fighters get to the UFC over here. So I think Poland's always going to have good representation in the UFC.
Since we're speaking about the Polish fighters, I'm curious, what's your opinion on Marcin Tybura, that he's going to fight Fabricio in Sydney, I believe?
Yes.
What do you think about this fight and his chances? Maybe chances for being a champion sometime in the day.
Yeah, well, this is a much quicker route to the title. Mark Hunt was a tough fight, but Mark Hunt's a tough fight because of what he does so well. You know, he walks people down, he knocks them out. Yeah, you know what you're going to get with Mark Hunt, but with Fabricio Verdum, he's got, you know, he's probably the best grappler in the division. He's one of the best strikers in the division as well. So technically, he's very good everywhere the fight goes. So I think it's a much more challenging fight for Marcin. But at the same time, like I said, if he wins this one, he's going to be so much closer to a title shot immediately. You know.
Yeah. Saturday's event. What do you think are Darren's chances to knock out maybe Cowboy or win the fight in general?
I think Darren's got an excellent chance. I think that I think maybe when Cowboy took the fight, he didn't really understand Darren's potential. I think now he's realising how good Darren is and how tough a fight it's going to be. You know, Darren's confidence is one of the things that sets him aside. That's the confidence that he steps into the octagon with and that he fights with, and that's why he's able to walk people down, trash talk, get inside their head during the fight, and then start beating them up from a distance. He's a very good Thai boxer, you know, and that's Cowboy's main skill set. What you've got to expect from Cowboy is to be the mixed martial artist, to use his experience, you know, maybe take him down like he did against Paul Kelly when he was struggling on the feet, and mix it up a little bit. But it's a great fight, and I think it's a far closer fight than everybody's giving Darren credit for.
Any other fight you're looking forward to watch on this event?
You know, every single fight is exciting in one way or another. I'm excited to see how Jan Blachowicz does against Devin Clark. Obviously, Devin Clark basically embodies everything that Jan struggles with. He's got a high work rate. He's a tough wrestler. He's got a grinding style. But I think Jan, you know, he's experienced that a couple of times in his past few fights, and I think he knows how to deal with that now. I think he's strong enough and big enough and experienced enough to deal with what Devin Clark can offer him. It's just whether he does it on the night with the pressure of the fans. I'm excited for Oscar's debut. I think, I mean, he looked amazing in Cage Warriors, knocking out Jason Radcliffe. I was cage side for that, and he looks absolutely fantastic. Obviously, his ground game is his strength, but we know he's got knockout power as well. And the middleweight division's wide open for someone to come and make themselves a star. And Salim, you know, taking a short notice fight against Wally Alves, a very, very tough fight in the division, but so much to gain from it, and I know that he's got the skills to do it. So I think every Polish fighter on the card has got a damn good chance of getting an impressive win. I'm really excited for this card.
So basically the fight card is really stacked and you're going to watch it.
Yes, of course. Well, the tickets are almost sold out. I think we're trying to find new seats in there for people.
Yeah, I was shocked because from what I know, the UFC didn't advertise anywhere. You just went through social media, etc., and it was like they're not gonna sell the whole Irgo Arena, but you did almost. It's like, yeah, congrats.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. But thanks to the fans, it's the fans that are coming out and supporting, and what I expect from the Polish fans, I expect them to be in their seats early and supporting every fighter on the card. I think it's going to be a good night, and I think there are going to be some really standout performances.
Some of the final questions. What do you think about the upcoming fight of Joanna, the champ?
It's a fight that she should win. It's a fight that she should win. Joanna's excellent at Muay Thai. She's got a great stand-up game, and what she's done is she's built a game around keeping the fight on the feet. Her takedown offense is excellent. The way that she punishes people when they try and take her down is amazing, and that's part of the reason why she's able to keep the fight on the feet so much. Is when people shoot in and try and take her down, they get beaten up, they get elbowed in the face for it. Obviously, Rose is a tough fighter, a scrappy fighter, but she's still learning her game. She's still new in her career. I think it's a good opportunity for her to get in there and learn a lot from Joanna. Whether she's got the skills to do it or not, I don't know. I think it's a very, very tough fight for her. But Rose has looked amazing in the last couple of fights as well. So maybe she's turned a corner in her career and she has got what it takes. But I think Joanna's going to defend her belt and then move up to flyweight, and I think she's going to win that one as well. And I think we'll be talking about her for a long time as one of the best champions we've ever seen.
Okay, Dan, that's all I wanted to ask you. It was a pleasure to talk to you. Final question, how do you like Poland? Because it's, I believe, a different set of surroundings compared to US. How do you like it?
Yeah, I love it. I love Poland. I love the architecture. I love the character in the buildings. The food's great. I love pierogi. I love mushroom pierogi. It's one of my favourites. There's a place in London that I go and get pierogi from. It's that good. Yeah, I love it. The fans here are fanatical about mixed martial arts, so I already have a lot in common with them. And the events are great. The fighters show up and put on great performances. And whenever I'm over here, I'm always heavily involved in mixed martial arts, so I get to see the talent that's over here and the fans, their support. So yeah, I love Poland.
I'm glad you appreciate it. One thing I wanted to tell you, because they keep telling me on my interviews that I resemble you. Yeah, I look like you. But he's changed his haircut, and yeah, we're totally different persons.
We can't both have the same haircut. You don't want to confuse us.
Okay, thank you. Enjoy the event.
Thank you, my friend. Good.